try this out. I almost had a miniature panic attack because I couldn't find my phone, and I was like, because it's not the fact that I didn't have it that scared me, but I didn't know where it was. And so if I don't have it, but I'm like, oh, you know what, I left it on my nightstand at home, then I'm okay, because I know that I don't have it right there, but I know at some point in time I can get it back. Like, I won't be without, like, my phone forever. But since I didn't know its location, I was like, oh, I gotta go and find it. But I wanted to do a mukbang with you guys. They kind of tore our eating place. Not tore it apart, but, like, tore it apart. Because it's the old science room for the kids. Sorry, I'm just messing with my food. So I'm going to do it in the car, but this is a perfect opportunity to do a mukbang. So I went to China Wong today. I was craving some Chinese food, and I got their lunch special. So I got the, if you can see that, some chicken lau mein, and it comes with fried rice. And then I also got an egg roll. So just kind of eat with you guys. I know Trisha Paytas, if you guys watch her, she's very famous for her mukbang. So if you guys want to join me, you can bring your food along, and you can just sit and watch. It also comes with a soda, which I already had a soda here, but I wanted some lo mein and an egg roll. But it's more expensive to just get like a small lo mein than it is to get the whole meal with the soda and everything. So I was like, I'm going to pay more money and get less food, so I might as well just get the whole meal and get the extra soda on the side. But I'm going to, I guess I'll just start eating. Talk to you guys a little bit. I've never done one of these before, so pardon me if I look rude when I'm eating. I'll try not to be a pig, but what I love about about China Wong, I suppose they do them at every place, but when they make the egg roll, they don't put it down until you order it, so I guess it's made to order. As opposed to like having a bunch that's already cooked and set in like a little heating tray or whatever, and then just taking one out and putting it in your order. They actually drop it when they're making your food. So you order the lo mein and an egg roll, they're not going to take an egg roll that's already been made and sitting there for an hour or whatever. They drop the egg roll in the vat of grease to cook it right as soon as they start making the lo mein. So it's always nice and hot inside. I don't know if you can see the steam, but always nice and hot inside. Very good. And very filling, too. Like, egg rolls are pretty filling. Like, looking at it, you're like, oh, that's not very much, but it's always very filling and very yummy, so. And I apologize for my voice. I am getting over a cold. I'm not sure if I told you or not, but I got sick beginning of this week. I came back from, I wasn't sick over the weekend, so I came back on Monday and picked up the cold on Monday, and then had it since, like, there was a little boy in the Miniland daycare where, in my room, and he was sick, but he was very clean because he was sick and didn't feel good, and so I held him all day until I'm 100% certain that that's how I got it, because if I hadn't been, like, holding him, even though there was a couple of sick kids in there, I might not have gotten sick, but because I had him up, holding him close to me, and he was in my face and stuff, because he didn't want me to put him down, because he felt bad, I picked up his cold, and so I had it for Tuesday and yesterday, and then today I think today will probably be my last day. I've been coughing a little bit, but mainly just like my nose is a little stuffy, and now my throat is going, and I don't know if it's weird, but I kind of think it's cool, my throat, where my voice goes, because it's kind of like having a different voice, so it's neat. So it's like, I don't know, I'm probably the only person who thinks that's weird, but it's like your voice changes, so it's kind of like you get to have a different voice for a couple of days, and then your voice comes back, so it's like a temporary vocal change, so. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this. I don't know how long I'm going to do this. Let me try, before I run out of space on my camera, or I lose you guys, whichever comes first. Let me try this. I'll do a first impression of this. Because so far you've only known what I like the egg roll. I know that I like all this, which is why I ordered it, but I'll try some on camera for you guys. This is our chicken. This is really good. So again, this is chicken lo mein, or lo mein. I always say it wrong. Like the first time I say it, I always say it wrong, so. It's a little bit on the colder side, but I've been walking around looking for my phone, so. I mean, it's not like stone cold or anything. It's still like a little warm, but not like the egg roll. Like the egg roll was steaming. It was still so warm. And this is just a bit above room temperature, so. But it's still good. It's still really good. So hopefully I find out whether or not I get accepted to Radford today. The lady on the phone that I talked to said she would give me an answer within 2 weeks, and today is the 2-week mark. So if I don't get anything today, I think I'm gonna call tomorrow. I'm not gonna call today because, you know, today is, I'm not gonna go check my mail and it not be there and be like, you know, on the phone. But tomorrow, if it's not here today, I'll call and just make sure that everything's going okay. Because I did call to make sure they got my transcript, but, you know, she said everything was okay, but sometimes problems arise or whatever. After you hang up the phone, something happens and you need something or something has to be fixed. So, just call and make sure. I didn't want to call before them, just because she did say it was 2 weeks, so I was going to give them at least the 2 weeks, just to make sure that, you know. Because if you call before 2 weeks, then you don't know if they needed something. This time I called the school, and they were like, oh, we need this transcript or something. And I was like, well, okay. You couldn't have sent me an email or something? Or something? Like, how are you planning on finishing the application if you didn't have my transcript and you needed it? You're just waiting for me to call you and say, hey, what do you need? Like, because I thought I'd given it all to you. If I hadn't called, I don't know if they would have called me and been like, hey, we need a high school transcript or something. Because I had been told that I didn't need a high school transcript. I had been told because I already had, at that point in time, I had already submitted for graduation. I was just waiting on my diploma. But I'd already graduated. So I had my associate's degree, or I'd almost graduated. Like, I was like a little bit out from graduating, and besides that, I already had, you had to have 30 credits or something, college credits, and I more than had 30 because I was almost graduated, so I almost had, 60 credits, I think, for my associates, so I had like 50 some credits already, so I had more than enough credits, so even without the associate's degree, I technically shouldn't have needed my high school diploma, but they were like, I need your high school diploma. I was like, well, I didn't send it in because I was told I didn't need it, but then I had to send that in, and it got straightened out in the end, but it's like, that's why after the 2-week mark, or however long they tell you, if they haven't sent anything at all, not even, I'm sorry, you know, you weren't accepted or whatever, then you should call them, courtesy call them and say, hey, we just wanted to know, make sure you had everything, and okay, so my phone just turned off on me because the storage space ran out. But let me finish my thought at least. Gosh, phone. I was just saying, like the 2-minute recap could just be if I could say like, hey, I went shopping with my friend today and this and that. And then the vlog would actually be like showing stores I went to and driving there and conversations and music and stuff like that. So that would be like the expanded version. You know how when you read a report or something and you write like the paragraph at the front and the thesis statement, and they're like short and condensed versions of your whole paper. So you basically say, this is what I'm going to tell you my paper, and then the paper's like, 12 pages or 15 or 20 or however many long your papers are supposed to be, and then that's like the expanded version. So yeah, I'm going to do something like that. So the 2-minute and then the actual vlog. So But I'm going to go before my phone decides it wants to cut off on me again. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like it. If you liked it, comment me something sweet down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And keep being awesome. And I'll see you in my next video. Thanks, guys.